Hey everyone, Matt King with the King Piers team, out here with another video showcase of the nation's very best engineering sound foundation repair. If you'd like to see more, we highly encourage you to visit us over on our YouTube and Facebook channels. If you haven't visited before, just search for King Piers LLC, and while you're there, we'd really appreciate it if you left a like and a subscribe. We are back out here with another update on our 34 pier installation project on the south side of this commercial building here in Liberty. So what we've been focused on the last few days is getting the last bits of the footing that's in the way of our king pier holes out of the way. So we've had our breaker out here, kind of just trying to get everything that we need broken out, so we actually have enough room to excavate our holes. As you can see, we've got probably close to the first third wrapped up here. Hopefully later today and tomorrow we should have the excavation complete for the first 11 or 12 piers we're going to be installing. And what we're going to do, once those king piers are installed, they'll be encased in high-strength concrete, and then we'll be able to start digging the holes under the footing for the next third that we're going to install, and so on until we have all 34 piers fully secured under the existing footing, encased in that high-strength concrete. And then we'll simply backfill and try to get the back of this building looking as nice and neat as we possibly can, and then move on to the next one. So this project, I do want to point out, they ultimately decided they didn't want us to lift the footing and actually raise it, which we could do, no problem. This is not the largest building by far that we have used our King Pier footing support pier system on. So what we're going to do instead is it's what we refer to as a support lift. So we're going to install our 2 foot by 3 foot load-bearing steel plate directly on the subgrade there, right underneath the footing. The King Pier is going to go on top of that plate. 2 30-ton hydraulic handheld bottle jacks are going to go on each side of that King Pier, and then when we are ready to lift, we're going to slightly start extending those jacks until the pier is tight up against the underside of the existing footing. And then we're just going to barely raise it enough, probably just to get 1 or 2 shims in and call it good. So this is not going to be a huge lift. They ultimately just want the footing to be supported. So that's all we're going to do here. So with all of this concrete out of the way, we'll be able to easily dig these holes, no problem. We made pretty quick work once that concrete was done. The reason we had to do this was when we first started this project, all of the utilities, which you can see even right here, all of these utilities were right on the edge of the footing, and typically we will always excavate on the edge of the footing. So when we weren't able to get these rerouted, we had to expose the footing where each of the piers was going to go, saw cut and break out that concrete, and that was going to be able to facilitate us being able to, what you see here, get our king pier holes dug out where we can start actually installing our footing support pier system. So stay tuned for more updates. King Piers out here in Liberty, Missouri. Feel free to give us a call, 816-288-4373. You can also go to our website, kingpiers.com. And again, don't forget, you can always check us out on YouTube and Facebook if you just search for King Piers LLC. And again, while you're there, we'd really appreciate it if you left a like and a subscribe. Thank you.